Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to your science class. Today we will going to read unit number 4, roots, book page number 26. This is our last page of this unit. We have read 2 pages before of this unit. So now we will end this unit. So students, kindly open the book page number 26. Previously, we have learned about the types of root that are tap and fibrous root. Now you can see in this picture type of roots. Now you can see the tap root and the fibrous root. So what we have learned about the tap root and fibrous root? Tap root have a main downward growing root with small roots branching off. And examples are carrot, radish, beets, potatoes and turnip. And they are storage taproot because they hold sugar and starch made in the leaves. On the other side, fibrous root branches out in all direction and are about the same length. As you can see in the picture, the fibrous root have the same length of the roots. Examples of the fibrous roots are grasses, corn, rice. These all plants have the fibrous root. I hope you remember all this point. So now we will move further. Today we will going to read about root hairs. All roots have very fine hairs on them. These are called root hairs. Root hairs sucks water and mineral from the soil. So what the root hairs are? What do you see in the picture? We see the carrot on the picture. But what can you identify? What are the root hairs? Can you see in this picture where are the root hairs? As all of you know, carrot is a taproot vegetable. So these are the small white hairs on it. These are called root hairs. So the root hairs are extension of the root responsible for bringing water into the plant. These root hairs are too small to see without magnifying. So with magnification you can see it clearly. So these roots are very small and they help to absorb water. Now I'll show another picture. This is also a vegetable and you can see how the root hairs is all over on the, and this is the radish and you can see the root hairs on it. So root hairs are where most water absorption happen. They absorb water and they can penetrate between the soil particles and prevent harmful bacteria from entering the plant throughout the process. So they have the large surface area of absorption of water. So they take water and give it to the vegetables or to the roots. I hope you understood. So now move to the next slide. This is root cap. Now what is a root cap? What do you think from its name? The tip of the root has a root cap. The root cap protects the root tip. Now you can see the root hairs and the root cap. So on they have the root cap which produce new cells continuously. The root cap helps to protect the root as they bury through the soil to grow. Root cap have root hairs which help to absorb moisture and minerals from the soil. As we have read it before, root hair are also called as a small root because they absorb water and minerals from the soil. And root cap protect the root tip. As you can see in the picture, this is the radish and these are the root hairs, and this is a circle, and this explain in this is, you can see the root hairs, and this is the root cap. A radish has a tap root from which several smaller roots may branches. You can see this is the tap root, strong root, and it's grow in the soil. So this is the example of tap root. In the tap root you can see a root cap protect a growing root tip, and root hairs enhance the absorption of water and minerals. So root cap helps the root tip. Root vegetables we eat. As we have learned it before, that the root of many plants can be eaten. Many of these eatable roots are known as root vegetables. They are full of nutrients such as vitamins, proteins, and fiber. Root vegetables include carrot, beet, turnip, radish, and sweet potato. You can see there are so many examples of the root vegetables. So damage to the root will harm or kill a plant. So if root or root hairs are cut, the plant may not be able to get enough nutrients. So roots that dry out may never be able to absorb water again. If the soil is packed too tightly, roots cannot grow. So these root vegetables grow in a good soil and they need a good space, because they all are the examples, mostly they are examples of the taproot. They grow inside the soil. In the last slide, you will see the picture. One diagram is identified with A, another diagram is B. Now which root system is fibrous and which root system is a taproot? Now you have to tell us. Write your answers on the paper and show me. I hope you enjoyed this topic. We have learned so many different and good things about the roots, and I hope you have learned a lot. Okay student, read the unit carefully. Take care. Allah Hafiz.